Tony Sadiku here with the First Alert forecast. You say it's we're hopeful?
Yes, and then Chris, I think weather improves. The problem is the rain may not be completely gone, but I don't anticipate the kind of steady, kind of more moderate to heavy rain that we've got through parts of the year right now. So the First Alert weather day is primarily just through this morning. Parade kicks off at 11, and by then, I think the weather should be getting better a good portion of the area. So right now, I'll show you the radar, and it's mainly covered through the 5 boroughs. In fact, this is starting to see some of this working its way through sections of Jersey. Will eventually fill into the city. But I want to draw your attention to this as the colors change to yellow, anywhere from Long Beach, here in Woodmere, Freeport, Oceanside, back out to, say, Islip. All of this will work its way into Brentwood, Hempstead to Hicksville, Melville, all of these areas. Out the door, rain gear, yes. Not coming out as heavy as you're in Oyster Bay, you're in Huntington, you're in Smithtown. But guess what? All of this is lifting from south to north and eventually will fill in. And so you could be, cranking up the windshield wipers a little bit more on that morning commute. Things do taper the further west you go. It's not coming down as much. In fact, you're catching a break through sections of Warren, Sussex, parts of the Hudson Valley too. But maybe a while before all of this clears. I'll show you the timeline, how much additional time we've got to deal with this. And of course, we'll take you through the parade forecast as well coming up in a bit. Right now, though, time for traffic update, guys. Staniar's standing by. What's the latest, guy?
Well, Tony, we're going to start in North Hills. We still have this crash involving an overturned vehicle. It has one lane blocked on the westbound Northern State Parkway at exit 25. Delays there are back to exit 27. Taking a live look at the Cross Bronx at the Alexander Hamilton Bridge. Slow traffic on the eastbound side. We do have a crash blocking one lane at Webster Avenue. On the west side, we have a crash. It has the left lane blocked on the southbound Henry Hudson Parkway approaching 95th Street. We also have the usual ponding blocking the right and left lanes on the southbound side. Any of us who drive through here know that just a little bit of rain can cause some ponding on the southbound Henry Hudson. Alternate side parking is in effect today citywide. Chris and Cindy, back to you.
Guy, thank you. And now let's take a look at conditions around the city. We just got some video in that shows ponding this morning along the Brooklyn-Queens Expressway. That's something to be on the lookout for.
Elijah Westbrook is live in our mobile weather lab this morning, and he is riding along the Grand Central Parkway right now with more. And as we just saw that picture of that car, if you see that standing water, don't go ramming through it. Slow down.
That's right, yeah, Chris and Cindy, you certainly have to be careful out here. I mean, the roads are very slippery this hour. In fact, we want to show you live what conditions are looking like on the Grand Central Parkway. This is westbound as we are passing through Queens Village. As far as traffic is concerned, I mean, you can see it's, moving along quite nicely, especially given the fact that we just embarked on the morning rush. But again, just give yourself some time just to make your way to your destinations because you just never know. Here's a look at some video we've gathered over the span of a few hours showing what it's like driving in our area. It looks pretty similar to what we showed you live. The good news is that the storm is expected to lighten up by daybreak. In the meantime, again, just give yourself some time to get to your destination in the event that some issues arise out there. As for the rails, you are in good shape, and some better news out of Newark Airport. The FAA is reporting delays out of there up to 30 minutes. So big difference from earlier when delays were peaking at nearly 2 hours. Nothing to worry about weather-wise, at least for now, in and out of LaGuardia and JFK. But feel free to take us back out here live. You can see this is the Grand Central Parkway westbound, where the roads are pretty slippery. We are seeing some ponding here and there, so just keep an eye out and drive safely. In the meantime, we're live right now in the mobile weather lab. I'm Elijah Westbrook. Cindy, Chris, back to you.
You guys drive safely too, Elijah. Thank you. Well, this weather system has killed at least 40 people across 7 states. Dozens of tornadoes have carved paths of destruction over the weekend. High winds fanning wildfires and dust storms in states like Texas and Oklahoma. And a man captured the moment a tornado passed by his home. Many around the country dealing with destruction left behind by this violent storm system. President Trump says the National Guard has been deployed to Arkansas, and his administration is ready to assist state and local officials.
And be sure to stay with CBS News New York on this First Alert weather day for the very latest updates. As rain moves through our area, our weather team will be tracking all of it, and you can catch updates on air, online, and on our free CBS News app.